before we start our conversation and recording for our research purpose, can I ask you, can you introduce yourself? So, what is your name?
Okay, my name is Jana Badani. I'm taking lecture in human capital management and I am 20 years old.
Okay, okay. So that, as I know, your problem is regarding about love stress. So, if you don't mind, can I ask you a few questions about the love stress? So, the first question is, when you stress in love, so what effect that you get?
And mostly when I get stressed, I prefer to sleep because when I sleep, I can forget everything for a while because I don't want to think for a whole day because of some kind of falling in love, just falling in love matter.
Oh, I see, okay. So, for the other question is, if you fell in love, will it impact to your study, your study life?
Honestly, it will impact me a bit because everything I will share with him, good or bad news, I study together with him. So when I break with him, I feel lonely. Um, so I need time to manage back my study schedule.
So, the next question is, what kind of action that you intend to do if your love is rejected?
I think nothing, and for sure I feel shame because he rejected me. But I won't hate him because he rejected me because there is not the reason why he rejected me.
Yes.
Few years back, I got rejected, so I macam dah tak berani nak approach orang. I lebih prefer lelaki tegur I. Macam tu. So macam bila I bila I nak tegur lelaki, I macam takut nanti dia reject I lain sekali. Macam tu lah. I tak ramai kawan lelaki.
Okay, I see. Alright, okay. So, how about your emotion when you fell in love?
Moody,
Okay, and then?
friend, then stress, makan banyak-banyak ke.
So, that? So the next question is, what is problem that you always face in your love? In love.
Honestly, I am a jealous person. Every single thing I will jealous. For sure, kalau dia macam chat dengan perempuan lain, I feel jealous.
Oh, I see. Okay. So for the conclusion, I think it's better to you follow the suggestion that we discussed just now. So as a conclusion, I think it is best for you to not think about the love issue, so that it maybe not get you stressed anymore and did not disturb your life anymore. So this is my conclusion. So thanks for seeing me and want me to guide you. So
Okay, I will try my best.
okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is Putri Azia. Today I'm your counselor. So we are going to discuss about regarding time management. Okay. So what's your name?
Okay, my name is Anisha.
How old are you, Ikra?
21 years old.
So what course are you taking now?
I'm studying Bachelor in Human Capital Management.
Okay. So Ikra, I'm going to proceed with questions. So I'm going to answer 5 questions. So number 1 is how well do you deal with your time management?
My time management is complicated. Don't get enough sleep. It's not like I don't sleep at all. I do sleep, like I was like about 2 hour sleep.
Okay. So for secondly, as a student, how do you manage your time between study, family, your social life?
So usually from those parts, like from my family, social life, and study, I would say that I don't have enough time to actually socialize myself. after I've done my studies, I just go home and then do a lot of my assignments. Have to chase all those deadlines. That's why I probably spend a lot of time with my family more than I spend my time with my friends.
Okay. For the next question is, how do you deal with the pressure of being a student? You know, with the deadlines of the assignments, final project, final exam, and so on.
Yeah, this is the most depressing part actually, because nowadays lecturers are like to give a work at one time, and there are like even like 2 and 3 assignments and need like to submit those in 1 week. So that is really a pressure for me in doing those to achieve those deadlines. But luckily you have to like groupings, right? So in having a grouping, it's a lot of help there. But then still I couldn't manage myself well. Still I couldn't get enough sleep because I have to schedule it and the assignments that we got also is not that easy, especially when you have to do some research or do a shooting, because it's not easy actually as we are not in that field to do some videos, editing and stuff. It's not easy.
So what do you think, or what do you think of students who working and study at the same time? Is it good? How about your opinion about that?
In my opinion, students who can do their part-time things, I always wonder how can they actually manage their time. I mean, I know that they have to work at the same time, they have to study, they have to change their deadlines as well. And the pressure that they get from work and the pressure they get from studies, I really, it's me doing that, I don't think I can survive. I already give up one of them. Definitely.
So lastly, what's the impact if you cannot handle or manage your time properly?
The impact. Definitely, I,
Do you
I
get like nervous attack during exam?
no, but I do get those, but I know that I'm not going to do well at all. I mean, I know that I'm going to have a very bad result for my examination, for example. And then that is somehow give me pressure, stress, because I know that I didn't do well because I didn't do my work because of the time. So it's, yeah, it's complicated.
Alright, so as for conclusion, from what we have discussed, I think I have a few suggestions to improve or manage your time wisely. So I think that first thing is it's better like you prepare your timetable or schedule where you need to balance your life between your family, your friends, you need to socialize with your friends since you are still teenagers. So I think it's important for you to do that. And for the assignments also, I think it's better like if you manage your time, at least one day you could use 3 hours only or 4 hours just to do the assignment, not to stay up late maybe, so that you can wake up early and feel so fresh and have trouble. Alright, okay, thank you,
Thank
Rita.
you for that one.
Thank you for spending time with us. Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon. Firstly, my name is Azizul Rahman bin Awad Jaksana, as your counselor for today. Okay, before we start our conversation and to record our video today, can you tell about yourself? Thank you.
Myself, my name is Muhammad Hafiz Syamsuddin. I'm 21 and I come from Penang. I was born in Penang, but I'm currently staying in Penang. And right now I'm pursuing my studies in human resources in science university. And yeah, and I have 1 year to finish it. It will be done by October. And I think that's where I am.
Regarding to our meeting today, I know that you have some problem with stress, right? Can you tell about when you stress in the what effect that you get meet in your personal life?
Okay, there are several effects that I will get in my personal self. I mean, like, when I stress in love, the things that I will be facing is heartbroken. I'll be heartbroken. My feelings is not well developed at that moment because I'm going through a process where I need some time to think of myself, of what is going to come in the future, what is going to come in. But what I think is that it will take some time for me to be better, for me to develop myself. But it's common to move on and feel better after that, after a while.
Okay, we continue to the second question. Okay, I know you are the student, okay? Okay, if you fail in the, will it impact to your study? That means impact to your performance of your study?
Okay, if I fail in love, I don't know if it will impact my studies because I myself think it will not impact myself because I do not focus much on that kind of method. I don't take it too seriously. But I personally think that I will be needing some extra time, like maybe a week or two, to develop myself and my feelings. But yes, I will not have any effect on that.
Okay, let's continue to the question number 3. Okay, what kind of action that you will intend to do if your love is rejected?
Okay, the intention that I will do if my love is rejected is getting involved with physical activities, like for example, getting involved in outdoor activities, playing futsal and swimming. At the same time, I will find myself a hobby. My hobby is playing the game, and most of it is basically more to occupying my time with the things that I will not think of the heartbroken.
That means you have any wrong action or bad intention to suicide yourself?
No, I will not have that because I believe that suicide is haram in our religion. So I think in a positive way.
Okay, we move to the second last question. Okay, can you tell me how your emotions when you face in your life?
Okay, I think emotional feelings that everyone will feel is heartbroken and common. Yes, I will feel heartbroken as well. But then it will eventually cure or get time will how to say will improve the feeling. You will not remain, you will not be remaining. As long as you are positive what you are, you tell yourself to be to not take it for granted, to not take it seriously, and I think it will not bother you forever.
Okay, then this is the most important question that we need to know. Okay, what is the problem that you always face while you in love? That means any problem before you in love,
Okay. But I do not have any experience in a relationship, but what I can say is that the problem that will be faced in a couple is the time, communication, and the behavior that they need to look after. And I think that it is very important for them to understand each other before they move on to the next level of their life, the next level of their relationship process.
do you have experience about money problem in love when you in love?
Okay, about that, no, I do not think that money has any connection to do with love.
From the problem that I have heard from you that regarding to the test, many improvement that I will give to you, especially in your confidence level, when you in the future how you want to make sure yourself is able to go along, and especially when you in love, you must have the cooperation with your and with the person that we because it's doing the task. So after that, try to build a strong relationship and have a trust and then. So this is the serious problem that I already experienced. Next time, if you have any problem, you can come to see me in action. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
A very good afternoon to you. How do you feel today?
I'm doing really good.
Okay, my name is Jana and I am your counselor for today. What is your name and what is your age?
My name is Farina Zira and I am 21 years old.
Alright, so today we are going to discuss on how the insufficient money can give impact towards student life. Do you think that is a great topic to be discussed nowadays?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. First of all, I really would like to appreciate you for willing to join our interview session, and I want to tell you that our conversation is being recorded. Are you okay with that? Okay, that's great. So let's start our interview session. So currently you are doing what program and in which semester are you in?
Currently I am major in human capital management, lecturer, and I am in 5th semester.
Alright. How much that you need to pay for monthly per semester? Or
4,000 ringgit.
4,000 ringgit per semester. So are you covered by PTPTN loan?
Yes, but only half.
About half. Alright. Do you think that the allowance given by PTPTN is sufficient for you?
No, it's not enough.
How much did you get?
I got 100 per semester.
Per semester, right? Per semester equal to how many months?
4 to 6 months.
Mind if I ask, how much that you earn for your allowance per month or per week roughly?
Roughly it would be 200 ringgit, but sometimes my grandma would give me the amount around 200, so that would be total of 400.
Alright, that's great. Grandma, so nice person.
I love my grandma.
Do you think that with that money you can still afford to buy all your necessary items?
Sometimes no, but depends on the month. If the semester of the classes that I'm taking needs to use lots of money, then it won't be enough. Sometimes it will be just right, but still not enough. Yeah.
I agree with you. Okay, nowadays all of us know that with all deductions happen for the loan, for the sponsorship, being card, increasing of price of a daily necessary item. Do you think it will impact you, especially to your student life?
Yes, it really gave me a big impact as we students need the money to buy our books, for the food trips, and also for the activities that we need to spend our money on.
If you think that insufficient of money really give impact to you and your friend, what kind of impact and on what the impact can be seen?
Like, because we don't have enough money, so we cannot really, go have fun.
So it make you stressed when
Yeah.
you cannot go fun and having your favorite food will
Yeah.
give you a very headache.
And also buy makeups,
Alright.
watch movies, and go on a date.
I think, okay, as for conclusion, I think the suggestion or the solution that I can give to you is maybe if you think that that semester is going, that semester you are required to spend more time on the field trip, on the stationery, for example, like you know that for that semester you have this subject, and you already know that this subject requires money, requires a lot of money. So maybe at the beginning of the semester you can start to save money for that, or maybe you can spend less on food and spend more on the stationery item, maybe, or maybe also you can try to start saving money from the beginning, like sikit-sikit,
What sikit-sikit?
a little bit. Alright, thank you for coming today.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, first of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Shazwan, and today I will be your counselor. Can you introduce yourself a little bit?
My name is Jonathan Ahmed. I'm 20 years old. I'm taking the BMS course.
Okay, so today we will discuss on the stress level of time among MSc students. So, first of all, our conversation will be recorded. So, is it okay?
Yeah.
So we can proceed with our interview. I have several questions to ask you. In your opinion, is it important for students to know how to manage their time properly?
In my opinion, yes, students should know how to manage their time.
Okay, may I know how do you manage your time every day?
I manage my time usually by making a small schedule, but most of the time I can't make it, follow it thoroughly because there's sometimes unexpected things to do. So yeah, that's it.
So usually, what time you sleep every night?
It depends on the time the class ends. Sometimes when class ends at 6:30, I have to do some work up until 10, and then maybe play some game. Usually at 11:30 or so.
So in your daily life, do you spend your time more with your friends or your family, and why?
Well, obviously I spend more time with my friends because my family is far away from here.
Which state?
In Sabah.
Sabah. Oh. So, do you think that you have enough time to finish all the assignments that given by the lecturer?
Sometimes I think I don't have enough time. Usually I manage to do it in time, in the nick of time.
What's the reason you can't finish your assignment in time?
Usually because there's too much things to do. Like there's laundry to do, cleaning a room, there's homework, and other assignments from other lecturers.
So you tend to make assignment in the last minute?
Not all of it, but I do the important stuff first, and the easy one I do it the last minute.
So do you find it difficult to finish all of the assignments in the last minute?
Usually I have help from my friends, so it's not that hard.
Okay, as a student, do you think that it is good idea if the students apply part-time job during their study time? And what is the impact if they cannot manage their time wisely?
Start working part-time when it's a holiday, yes you can do it, but when you're still studying, your main job is to study, not to work. And for the impact of doing work in the last minute, right?
Yes.
It makes the student not being responsible enough. You have a responsibility given by the lecturer, so you have to finish it.
Oh, okay. So as a conclusion, I have some solution for you. You need to take an early sleep at night so that you can have a productive morning and you may not miss the class, miss the morning. So I think that's all. Thank you very much.
I'm Aina, your counselor. How are you?
I'm fine.
By the way, what is your name?
Okay, my name is Ahmad Nazmi bin Ahmad Nasir.
How old are you?
So this year 23.
23 years. What course are you from?
So in MSU I'm taking Bachelor in Human Capital.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'm going to ask you some questions and take notes what you say. Can I?
Okay, sure.
Okay. First, I want to ask you what's bring you here.
Okay, so the reason why I came to see you is actually for my management of money.
Okay. I want to ask you, did you get a loan from Marao PTPTN?
Yes, I get a loan from PT.
If you got, how much do you got for one sem?
One semester is around 6,000 for one semester.
Did your parents give you the money?
Yes,
How much?
need to borrow to someone.
Oh. Did this stress impact your study and your life?
Most ofly, yes, affect my study.
Okay, what do you expect from this counseling process?
So from this counseling process, I expect that I am able to manage my money and for sure to have saving for my future.
Okay, as for the conclusion, I think it is better if you follow the suggestion that we have discussed. First, you can create a budget. Meaning that you list monthly, list monthly income such as school suppliers, meal plans, and personal items into account. And also, you can separate wants and needs. Meaning that if you want the things but you already have, you can avoid to not buy it. Then you never go grocery shopping if you are hungry because make you buy more.
Also, I cook by myself, something like that.
Okay. And also limit the number you eat out monthly.
Okay, I try.
Okay. Thank you for today.
Okay, thank you, Miss Aina.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the